Greetings and welcome to the first of our Morrowind 2020 Winter Modjam mod showcases. And for those of you who may not recall this particular event, because we really didn't promote it too much, back on February 29th through March 1st, we hosted the first ever Modjam for Morrowind, a modding competition where modders had only 48 hours to come up with a design and release a mod before time ran out. This was the first of what will be a biannual set of events, with the next Modjam currently scheduled for July. And in the event, we had 13 mods submitted for this first Modjam. And today, we're taking a look at the first of those mods here. The dungeon mod by Bthusal by Transmaster 1988. As always, a link is down below, so let's just hop right to it and get started here. Now, this was probably one of the biggest mods to be released for the Modjam, since, keep in mind, modders only had about 48 hours to build a mod here. And in particular, by Bthusal, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, adds a fairly large new Dwemer ruin to the Molag Amur Region, right up the hill from Lake Nabia, which you can kind of see in the background. And from the exterior, this new Dwemer ruin blends in fairly well with the landscape here. You'd almost mistake it for part of the vanilla game if you, weren't too familiar with this region. At least just, based on the exterior here. And it really has a sort of a scenic skyline, with a bit of that typical Dwemer verticality that's so utterly iconic to Morrowind. But heading on inside, this at first appears to be a pretty normal Dwemer ruin, with various corridors, rooms, and Dwemer chambers for the typical Dwemer centurions, rusted furniture, displaced pipes, and odd Dwemer machines. Nothing terribly out of the ordinary. Though again, this is just a considerably larger dungeon than most of the ones in the vanilla game. And that'll become more and more clear the further you delve here, with, a number of side chambers, full of possibly Dwemer artifacts, and who knows what other kind of loot. Though, pretty quickly, you will find a few things a bit out of the ordinary here, like a rail track, presumably for some sort of Dwemer conveyance between different sections of this subterranean city. And deeper down in the docks, you'll find open cavern-like chambers with massive ruins poking out of the walls here. And this is just a pretty epic-looking and atmospheric dungeon with just a surprising amount of content for a mod that was made in a 48-hour Modjam. And for those wondering, I believe Transmaster is planning to eventually merge this dungeon into Morrowind Rebirth 5.1, probably with a more polished up version here, since there are just a few small cosmetic bugs here and there, nothing too major and nothing that really affects the gameplay too much, but which might break your dungeon delving immersion just a little bit. But anyway, there's a fair number of foes for you to face here, and even a few challenging fights that might, even give a seasoned adventurer pause, but nothing too difficult. So it's probably good for players level 10 through 15 or so. And now, should you complete this dungeon romp, you'll find a couple of new unique items, including a new Dwemer shield and a longsword, as you can see here. And these are some pretty epic-looking new additions to your arsenal and armory. And this is just a pretty neat dungeon romp to, check out here. Anyway, that's it for our showcase here. As always, a link is down below, so, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.